Jason&Jabari.
Alrighty, what's up guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we're going to be doing our 24th rank 4 champion. I believe the past 2 days we've done a rank 4 champion reveal for you guys, and we're gonna have one tomorrow. So yeah, hopefully you guys will come back to see who the 25th one is, but for now we'll stick to the 24th. With this rank up, I believe my mindset was more or less towards battlegrounds, and just doing a rank 4 that I already have in my deck that I normally keep as a quote unquote mainstay. So that was, I think, my singular purpose, because I did want to strengthen my battlegrounds deck. Prestige is not really a factor here, I don't believe, because I don't think this champion has top 30 prestige. I don't even think they're top 60, but I could be wrong about that. But I thoroughly do enjoy this champion. I have loved this champion for a very long time, ever since they came out. Now this champion has had a rebalance, one that I particularly think is really solid. There are some gripes that I believe that they could have done a little more to this champion, but ultimately I'm more or less satisfied with this champion, to be completely honest. I'm not entirely sure if I end up showing you guys like my battlegrounds deck or anything like that before, because this has been recorded I think 3 or so days ago, so at this point I'm kind of unfamiliar with what I did exactly as I'm doing my recording for this champion, but we will get to it. As you guys can see, we do have some decent options here, quite solid options in my opinion. This one's not very unique at all. I do consider this champion to be meta, even though at one point this champion was most certainly not meta, and that champion is going to be Sentinel. I love Sentinel, man. I have loved him for a long time, and he's quite awesome. He's quite tanky, solid dual threat in my opinion. He's a little bit slower on the offensive side of things when it comes to battlegrounds, simply because he does need a bit of a ramp up, but he can be quite fast if you know how to play him efficiently. But yeah, he mitigates like burst damage and things like that. He's cold snap immune. I mean, he's poison and bleed immune, so he has a lot of immunities, and that did raise our prestige simply because he's a rank 4. But again, I don't think he's high prestige. I don't believe. I could be wrong about that. He's SIG 100. I do plan on getting him to SIG 200. And another thing that I'm going to be doing that I haven't done for him is I have the Sentinel relic attached to him, and that's at rank 3. And I do plan on taking that relic to rank 4 on Monday if I can. So here's what the battlegrounds deck looks like currently. We are getting very low on rank 3s in the entire deck, so I'm very happy about that. He's right next to Juggernaut and Destroyer there, so the deck looks it's getting pretty scary maybe for some, because it's getting filled up with rank 4s, which is obviously the goal. But we're gonna run into Realm of Legends real quick and do a few fights just to kind of showcase him. Again, this is more of a meta rank up. A lot of people have adapted to taking up Sentinel and running him as a mainstay in their battlegrounds deck. So it's not a unique one. At one point he was, he no longer is. And I think he's a fantastic champion, to be quite honest with you guys. I thoroughly enjoy the champion. And normally the playstyle that you want is you want to get 100 analysis charges, and then you want to hit them with your special twos. Now the special ones, you can throw those because those do give a several armor breaks, and they also heal block. I don't necessarily think he needs that, but you can do that. I don't hit into his block right now very much because I just decided to bait out SP1s. So that is one way to do it. When the opponent does throw off multiples of the same special, you get I think 20 analysis charges per the same special after the initial special. And here we're just going to launch the special 2. Now the Sentinel relic does elongate his duration of his incinerates, and it also does give a incinerate vulnerability, so it is quite beneficial, and I am curious to see what it can do at the rank 4 level. I'm curious to see how much that's going to add on to his damage, and to how long it keeps the incinerates paused and everything like that. That was 57 seconds, by the way. Like I said, he can be quite quite quick. He's not the fastest, of course, but over 500,000 in sub 60 seconds is pretty good in my book. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and face off against this Captain Marvel, and then we'll face off against Juggernaut, and I think that should I think that'll clear it. I was trying to get a little too aggressive there, but no worries. It's not really a big deal. You can utilize this heavy attack as long as you're not at 100 analysis charges. It's going to basically put the debuff on them that is supposed to force them to block. I don't necessarily know if that debuff works all the time, but it's supposed to be a thing. It also places a shock on them as well. So he has incinerate and shock. It's just the incinerates obviously are his primary source of damage, in my opinion. And also I have the relic to where his basic hits can pause the incinerates, or they have the potential to. So again, another sub-minute fight. Man is cooking, quite literally. Well, robot, I should say, is cooking quite literally. And then we're just gonna finish it off with Juggy Boy here. This is not the best matchup because this is before they changed Juggernaut, so he's going to get the unstoppable, and it's going to take more time than I wanted it to take, but I think you guys have the idea by now. I don't know why I actually finished that combo off there. I don't know. I thought maybe I did 4 hits, but I guess I didn't. So he's holding his block there, and I could have ran in to hit him, but I didn't. And of course, I'm trying to hit him while he's unstoppable, but I can only hit him one time. There we go. We do the intimidate once again. I didn't say it earlier, but yeah, it's an intimidate debuff. But anyway, I'm gonna let him spam off that last special, and then we're gonna get to cooking, quite literally. I hit one more time, and I think I go for the relic into the SP2 immediately. So we have the incinerate invulnerability up. We throw off our first special 2, and then I think we get to another special 2 here, and we throw that one off, and I think that's going to be all she wrote for Juggy Boy here. And yep, boom, down he goes. So I think that was a little over a minute. Yeah, a minute 5 seconds. Still not bad for dealing with the unstoppable. But yeah, man, Sentinel, I'm a huge fan of Sentinel, and that is another great tech rank up that I have now. So let me know what you guys think about this rank up. Continue to like and subscribe. We're getting close to 3K subs, and it's all thanks to you guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.